I'll give you a glimpse into my story, right? My wife and I just led a kind of normal suburban life, and I started looking at like where we were financially, and I just didn't see an exit where like anything got better. I run the numbers, did spreadsheets, tried all the payoff stuff, and it didn't make sense. Like we had quite a bit in student loans. We had our house payment, which we thought was going to be making us money or gaining equity, and one modest car payment, like nothing crazy. And there was no upside in the horizon. So I was just looking at whatever it is that I could do to change that, to give us a better trajectory. And what it came down to is we needed to minimize our housing costs. That was the biggest expense that we had. And if I could have an effect on that, then I could make a change. So we ended up borrowing money from friends, buying the most trashed piece of property we could find out in the country and building a tiny house on it. And then spent 3 years getting out of debt for about $350,000. Negative, we lost money on the house that we sold because it was falling apart at 4 years old, but they sold the back half of the property to an even cheaper builder. So we lost equity there. A few years, we clawed our way out of debt. We were able to reduce our housing expenses by 80%. That burden was released off us. So my biggest thing is, what can I do for people to have a similar effect, right? And I'm not probably going to know most of these people. And then what's the scale? How many people do I have to have? Is it 1 in 1,000 that is going to have a change and be the next big thing and have a huge life improvement for society? Because they were able to like have a burden taken off of them, and they were able to think about something other than just surviving. I think that's huge, and that keeps me motivated every day to go through all this.